What? Oh no. Okay, beautiful. Okay, beautiful. Okay, great. Hello, everyone. I was just figuring out how to access the chat on my second monitor. Welcome to week 3 of the NCAHP Air Hockey Winter League 2026. It's really nice to see everyone who is tuning back in. If you are joining for the first time, welcome. This is week 3. We have 11 players who are competing over these next several weeks for a spot in the final playoffs. Now, I'm not sure who the first matches are today, so I will narrate them as soon as I figure that out. But we will get some of those started. Unfortunately, this is Kat on the mic. I unfortunately was out last week. I went to a concert in Charlotte. It was amazing. But I'm glad to be back. We got some really fun matches today, and we're going to see what happens. So it looks like I'm going to start us on table 1, where it looks like we're about to have Steven and Z, and I think that we need to reset that real quick. I'm going to have whoever is on that phone to reset. Looks like we're just having some warm-ups. If you're joining for the first time and you have any predictions, go ahead and put them in the chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to start yapping. I believe we have Nick Mother Nelson on the repping table for this. And if I remember correctly, we do not have anybody who is handicapped in this match, I believe. Now, I believe on the other table we have Cam versus Kaye, and I'm wondering, is that leftover from last week? I'm going to clarify that from someone. Hey, Nick. Is this leftover from last week? Yes. Okay. I was looking for it, and that's why I didn't do that. Well, while we're waiting, I'm actually just going to go ahead and take us over to table 2, where this is not one of the matches for today, actually. This is leftover from last week. We have 2 of our hosts for the week, Cam versus Kaye, finishing up a match that was left over from last week. So that's why it started a little bit earlier. Wonderful. Understand it. I get it now. All right. And it looks like we are starting on table 1, so I am going to go ahead and take us over to table 1, because this is Steven versus Z, which is one of our matches for the week. Now, this is a fun matchup where I feel like Z has done really well for himself so far. Although, also, if you're listening, if you're in the chat or just tuning in, please tell me how my audio sounds, because I feel like it's good, but I also know I have a tendency to both be really loud and really quiet, depending on the week. So, anyways, Steven is there on the left in the hat, and Z will be on the right in the glasses. I think that this will be really cool. Neither of them have handicaps, so it's 0-0 to start. And if you are tuning in for the first time, we have a handicap system that you accumulate handicaps as you win more. So like if you win all of your games one week, then you get a -1 handicap in the next week. So I'm pretty sure right now, for this week, I'm at a -1. Z just loses possession right there, but it's okay. He will get it back. All right, Steven scores the first point, but Z spins it right back, and we should be at 1-1, and the score should update momentarily. Nice shot from Steven. Nice little left wall attempt from Steven. All right, everything is good now. It's still 2-1. Let's see if Z catches it. Now, I think that Z is one of our faster players. Oh, and sometimes it is to his detriment. However, I feel like he will be able to recover. Let's see what Steven responds with. Nice right wall attempt. It looks like the table is off. We do have some funky timing with some of the tables where it will just be off sometimes. Table is back on, and Z's possession. Let's see what happens. Cut attempt. Cross attempt. have any handicaps. I believe they're somewhere in the middle. I will have to pull up our rankings just to see so far. They're both somewhere in the middle, I believe. That was off. That was not a goal. That was off the table. And for everyone in the chat who doesn't tune in all the time, when the puck flies off the table, if you were the last person to hit it, like with a forward motion, not as like a block or anything, then it goes to the other person. So that's why it was Steven's possession, or Z's possession after that. But then it got back to Steven. Oh, an unfortunate self-score for Z, going to 4-2. What a nice cross, though. I liked that. You don't see a tremendous number of crosses from Z. You primarily see a right wall under cut combo, which is Steven hitting good right wall under, right wall over combo. He is. I actually have not played Steven yet in this league, or Z, because I missed last week. And I actually don't think I play either of them today. I have to catch up with some other people, but whenever I play them, I'm excited because I think Steven has developed his game a lot. It is still a fun matchup, and I am freezing. And there's the cross from Z. And I don't know how Steven's not like freezing right now because unfortunately we're having some issues with the heat. And I'm in gloves right now. But it's warming up. That is 5-4. Nice reach by Z. What I would love to see from Z is like maybe a sneaky left wall. Like a left wall over. An over or under would work.
Reina and Devon, table 2.
Sounds like on table 2 we're getting our next match set up. Nice cross from Steven to bring it to game point 5. It is Reina versus Devon on the other table, and I believe that Devon is going to start with 3 points because Reina has a -2 and Devon has a +1, and that's just due to the ranking system. Wow, all right, left wall under for Steven to end the game. That is game 1. Just a reminder for everyone, we do play these games, these little sets, best 2 out of 3 every time. It looks like Devon and Reina have not started over on the other side, but Devon will start with 3 points, which is quite a big hurdle to overcome. I remember from last league, I had to start against some people. I think at one point I started with the other opponent had +4 on me, and that was just like insurmountable. It felt insurmountable. It really kind of was. So, all right. Tells you this stuff. He did that game, is why I gave him his nickname. You are mean, Ray. You are a bully. All right, this will be game 2 for Z and Steven. Let's see what happens, and then after this game, I will take us over to table 2 for a bit, regardless of if there's a third game on this table or not, because I want everyone to... Wow, forehand from Steven to start it off. 1-0. Oh, an unfortunate self-score from Z. He can bring it back, though. I've seen him do it. There's a nice cut out of the drift that he does. Ask Z how our game went yesterday. Wow, you're a bully. Oh, and they're shooting the puck at the commentator. She will get over it. Eventually, I'm holding a grudge right now. Z with possession. This is a critical point for Z, I believe. There he takes it with a right wall under. It is now 2-2. Functionally even game. Right wall over attempt from Steven. Not quite any dice. Nice possession, though. Nice left wall over from Steven. The table is off. Oh. So that was a loss of mallet by Z. As a refresher, if you do lose possession, or not possession, excuse me, if you do lose contact with your mallet at any point, you throw it like that. Oh, self-score from Steven as well. It is now 3-3. Then it is the other person's possession. So, however, sometimes if you're really struggling in a game, the only way to win is to throw your mallet at them. It works 100% of the time. You're losing, throw your mallet, injure them. And nice 2 little right wall unders from Z to bring it to 5-3, but Steven quickly brings it to 5-4 with the left ball over. And a cut from Z. It looks like we are going to go to game 3, potentially. Let's find out. Or can Steven bring it back? Steven brings it to 6-5 with a strong right wall under. Off goal, cross for Z. Let's see if we can get it tied up to be a 6-6. Show me. Not quite. Not yet. Oh my god, what a cross attempt. Just barely missed. It goes off the table, so it is Z's possession. Cut attempt. Right wall under. Z takes game 2, 7-8. Let's go to table 2 and see what's up. Looks like Devon is at 3, or not 3, excuse me. Devon is at 6, Reina is at 3. So both players have actually scored the same number of points, because we have to remember that David played last season. That Devon started with 3 points. Reina's in an Avril Lavigne shirt. I love that. I saw Avril Lavigne. Ray and I both saw Avril Lavigne this past summer at Warped Tour. And I think that Reina's shirt might be from the tour that. Oh wow! What a reach! Left ball over. It is 6-5 for Reina. Let's see if she can tie it up. Can she? 6-6, perhaps? A nice block by Devon. And Devon takes it 7-5, but what a showing from Reina. I'm loving the Avril Lavigne shirt, too. All right, Reina and Devon. Devon takes game 1. Let's go back to table 1, because no matter what, this is the last game, and it looks like Z has taken that first point. Can Z keep the momentum going, or will Steven come back? Let's find out. Devon getting 3 points is scary. Devon is good. I remember playing Devon. So several of us went to Chicago for a tournament, and a lot of NC people just, end up playing each other at tournaments. And Devon and I had to play each other first round. And there was this one game where he brought it. Whoa, 1-1. He beat me one game 7-6, and then because he hit like this funky, it was like a forehand double bank, and I was like, what was that? There was like literally nothing I could do. It was so nice. But it was a really fun thing. Oh, wow. It went in and out just then. And then off the table. Bad luck for Steven, but it's still 1-1, so it is anyone's game. Gary says fun forehands from Devon are sneaky, especially when he only needs a few goals. Yeah, so I think that since he's, Devon is Cam's brother, and Cam plays with forehands, I think Cam has really fantastic forehands. I think Devon's picked up on some of those. And it is something that you don't necessarily see from a lot of players, but when you do see them and they are accurate, it's great. Looks like that was a cross from Steven. And an unfortunate self-score from Z to bring it to 3-1. Z calls a timeout. On the other table, it is 2-4 in favor of Devon. Excuse me. Let's see if Z can break out that right wall under cut combo. There was a cut for him. It was giving him a great amount of success in the last game. Let's see what happens. Unfortunate, it happens. And Z immediately scores. It is 4-3, so it is still anybody's game. Sounds like Reina has brought it to 4-all on the other table, which is huge. Z almost with missing the puck. Oh. A 1-2 from Z to bring it to 4-4. Oh my god, I thought that was going to be like a tricky little double bank. So it is 5-all on the other table. We will take a look at it in a second. It is 5-4. This is what they call in Idaho the point of criticality. 5-5, where the next player to score to get to that 6 is more likely to win. Sounds like a set point on the other side too, which is exciting. to take us to table 2 real quick. See if it can be. Oh my god, that's crazy. Reina was robbed. And that is set from Devon, 5-6, 5-7. We're back to table 1, where it is still 5-5. I'm glad I swapped over like that. And a funky. Oh wow. So point of criticality goes to Z. Will he be able to close this, or can Steven? He closed it. And it's game Z, set Z.
Close the score.
Nice job. And your narrator, your commentator is going to run away for a second because.
That's insane.
Well, I will be right back.
Every game has been 7-5. I just put it in.
So that is no one's on commentary.
Oh, do you circle the winner? Okay. On air hockey table number 1, can I get Nia and Kaye? On table number 2, I'll take let's do Thomas and Kat. Thomas, you haven't played yet, right? We'll do you and Kat, table 2. Cool. I'll take commentary. Hello, everyone. Had to pop. Kat is going to be playing on table number 2, so I am taking over the 1s and the 2s. Real quick, for those of you that do not know, we are a non-profit organization, the North Carolina Air Hockey Players. So if you could, give us a like, subscribe to our page. We are here. There's stuff going on this channel all the time, lots of challenge matches. There's a ton of shorts that we'll put out. We've been a little behind on that recently, but and then every Wednesday, you'll see us here. This is the Winter League hosted at the Studio G in Raleigh, North Carolina. So we are going to go to table number 1, where we are going to have Nia versus Kaye. Nia versus Kaye on table number 1. And we don't have any handicaps here, so we're going to be starting at 0-0. All right. All right, here we go in game number 1 in our best 2 of 3 series in the Winter League. Yes, Ray, always looking for sponsors. We pull a lot of views for our major state tournament. We had one across all platforms, 1.5 million views last year for our state tournament, so that was huge. Thanks for bringing that up, Ray. As we see, no scoring yet. Nobody's broken the ice on that. We've got Nia coming here, setting up for that cross, but Kaye is able to take that away. This is their second time playing this season. On week 1, I commented that as well. It went to match point either way. Or, I'm sorry, we're calling them set point either way now. They are spews. Set point either way. Hashtag spew. All right. Anyways, we've got Kaye up 1-0 on kind of a flub on Nia's side, but she does take possession. Let's see what she can do with it here. As she goes for that cross, she just misses. And she brings it back with the cut. So sometimes it's a really good strategy. Go to the right, go to the left, kind of alternate a little bit. As Kaye goes to set up here. All right. Ooh, close. She goes for that over. She just misses. All right, Nia's got the puck here, and she hits that cross. All right, so she seems to be finding some success so far with her straights. Okay. There goes Kaye going for the right wall under, bringing it back with a forehand cut. Doesn't quite get it to fall as Nia hits a beautiful over, making it 3-1. 3-1, Nia over Kaye. All right. I should say it is. The Studio G is actually Kaye and I's home garage. It's a little cold here in North Carolina, so we are playing through a little chilliness at the moment, but as you can see, the player on our left, Nia, doesn't really mind the cold very much. Kaye, on the other hand, is wearing multiple layers. So, and there goes a right wall under, making it 4-1. 4-1. Let's see if Kaye can find her offense here. She's playing solid defense. Um, Good defense or not, if you give up enough, if you let your opponent hit enough shots, they're going to make it eventually. As Nia gets a puck back and hits a cross. She's on a big streak here after Kaye scored that first kind of flub of the game. Nia has 5 unanswered points, and there goes the cross, making it 5-2. Yeah, Ray, the variable speed motor in our heating unit blew out on Monday, immediately after the ice storm, as Nia makes it 6-2. So it is very cold in our home. Um, Luckily, our friend Austin Resinova Jenkins delivered us a couple space heaters today, so our bedrooms are warm, but the rest of the house is very cold. As Kaye did hit that cross a moment ago. Oh! And it bounces in. That's unfortunate. But that makes it 7-3. Nia takes the first game in our 2 out of 3 series. I will be back in one. Nope, just kidding. We're going to go see how Kat versus Thomas is doing. Kat versus Thomas. Ooh, Kat looks like she scored a couple quick goals while I was not looking, making it 5-3. I had to look away for 1 second. Um, all right. All right, we got a little bit of back and forth here from Thomas and Kat. Kat taking her methodical approach. All right, we've got this 5-3 here. Oh, making it 5-4. Yeah, Ray. Thomas has been playing well recently. I completely agree with you. Um, he's been doing great at the Monday tournaments. I didn't know he was there last night. I was at a concert last night, so I couldn't make it. But oh wow, being current is huge. Cat makes it game point to 4. Game point 4. All right, we're gonna see if she can close it out here, or if we're gonna need a little bit more to make it happen. As Thomas makes it game point 5 with a borderline transition right wall under. Ooh. All right, Thomas has possession. He can tie it up. Oh, he goes for the straight, but Cat has the defense. All right, Cat goes to set up there. Oh, and she scores on herself, making it 6-6. All right, we are game point either way, friends. Game point either way. Cat's got the possession. Oh, goes for the cut there, but misses pretty far to the left. Luckily, she's able to retain it and finishes it with the right wall under. And we're going to pop back over to table number 1 where we have a we have 1 set point lead for Nia over Kaye. We're going to see if, miracles do happen. This is air hockey. There is no time limit. It is just the first one to score 7 points in a game wins. So anything is possible as we look at, and not today. It is 1-7. Nia takes that 2-0. And we are going back to table number 2 for game number 2. Again, this is best 2 out of 3. Cat has a -1 handicap, so and you see they went ahead and did it with their hand real quick to make the table correct, just because it's easier for. If the table messes up, it's okay because the referee is keeping the score, but it does make things a bit easier if the table is correct. Give him an opponent. Oh, I play Nick. All right. My apologies. Trying to help figure out who's going to play next as Thomas has taken a 2-1 lead. A 2-1 lead. He just went inside. He'll be right up. Or, all right. Let me get back to my commentary duties as we have Kat taking control of the puck. Thomas is up 2-1. Kat went for the quick straight there. Wasn't able to quite make it fall. But she makes that one fall as she ties it up 2-2. Ooh, okay. I like that setup from Thomas. He's been pretty consistent with it. He's kind of doing just a simple drift, bringing the puck straight up and shooting from the top third near the line. Kat kind of does the same thing there with more of a diagonal drift, and she hits that cross. All right. Getting some comments in the background about the temperature in the garage right now. It's better than summer when it's like 90 degrees in here. It's supposed to snow a lot in Raleigh. Like, yeah, yeah. I'm I keep up with a couple of YouTube meteorologists on YouTube that I like a lot, and it looks like a lot of the European models are showing around 7 in the Raleigh area. So we'll see. The ice didn't end up hitting us as bad. Like I got deployed for storm duty. I was only there for one day. Like I got there Saturday night, at the hotel. I was there Sunday, and then Monday morning they told me you don't have to come in, so I came home. I got paid an extra half a week for one day though, so I'll take it. Anyways, back to the air hockey commentary. Yes, Ray, you said the same thing that I did on that cross that she hit up earlier on the diagonal. As Thomas does tie it up 4-4. Sorry, for those of you not in the Raleigh area, we just had well, most of the country just had a pretty bad ice storm. We hit it as well, so we were talking about that for a moment. But we are tied up 4-4. Cat is up 1-0. There was a stoppage in play for a moment there whenever a puck from table one flew into the playing area of Thomas. As Thomas gives up the possession there, Cat, all right, she hits her diagonal. Ooh, she goes for the right wall under there. Not able to quite connect. Um, I don't really see this, but I don't know that I see Cat hit the over very often from the diagonal drift. That was a straight drift, the one I was talking about with Thomas earlier, and she hit a left wall over from it. But all right, Thomas goes for the fast right wall under there, trying to use his speed to get in there. All right, he goes for the cross, but Cat is able to defend. Cat is able to defend. Oh, went for the over there, just missed it. But one thing that Cat is good at is hitting shots that have a high probability of coming back. So she's good at. It doesn't matter if you miss. If you get if you get 8 tries to make a goal, you're gonna score more often than not. If you can get it to keep coming back to your side. And Thomas ties it up with the quick cross, making it 5-5. 5-5 there. Ooh, that nearly went in the goal. All right, Thomas hitting those back to back. I see what he's going for there. There it is. Uh, Taking it to game point 5 with an over. Good point, Ray. Um, as Cat makes a game point, set point. Can I get a show me? Can I get a show me in the chat? As we are at 6-6. Show me is the words. All right, let's see if Thomas can bring it to a game three or if Cat shuts it down. Oh, Tom's got to be careful there. He's going to accidentally own goal. Oh, Cat with the great block on that right wall under, giving her possession. Oh, there's a timeout by Cat. So Cat takes the timeout. She wants to take a second and think about what she wants to do. A big thing that my good friend Ray has taught me is if you ever think for a second about whether you should take a timeout or not, just take the timeout. Do I follow that rule? Almost never. But it is a good thing to live by. All right, let's see, Cat. And there's the over. Cat takes it 2-0. All right, Cat takes the win there. Let's do next up on table number 2. One. Oh, I'm going to switch over to table number 1 so we can watch a little air hockey while I'm figuring out who's going to play next. Kaye and Reina? Let's do it. Kaye and Reina, table 2. Hold on. Cam plays. Only 4 today. Okay, not bad. All right. So we're going to be a little present here in game number 2. As Z is playing Mother. We've got a Z versus a Mother on table number 1. And Z is up 1-0. Yeah, Ray, I totally agree. Um, I think I would probably. There are plenty of games that I have simply lost solely because I did not follow that rule when I should have. As we've got a pretty long possession here without a goal. We actually have not seen a goal since we've switched over to table number 1. All right. We've got Z had possession for a moment there, but he's taking his time with his offense, that's for sure. Oh, as he knocks it out of bounds, it is going to be his puck because he moved it sideways. As long as you're not moving forward, if you're on defense and you knock the puck out, it is yours to keep. All right, we are tied 2-2. Oh, nice little forehand blooper into the goal there. And Z comes right back with a cross, making it 3-3. And Mother doesn't care as he hits a quick cut. Ooh, Z, that was close, but not quite. Keeping it at 3-4. Oh, the double bank. Good thing Mother's rule doesn't counter. That would be 2 points. Mother's proposed that we have however many walls you hit is the amount of points you get. A straight is just one. Maybe one day. As Mother does take the 4-5 lead. Mother has taken the lead. And I heard a timeout, I believe. So right, we got a little conversing going on, little chatter from the peanut gallery, but we are back in play as Z is up 1-0, but down 4-5 in set number two. Oh, good left wall over. Yes, Ray, Z won the first game. Um, so it is, but Mother has a pretty commanding 6-4 lead here. We're gonna see if he can close it out. Take it to a game three. Oh, I thought I was in, but it ended up popping out. That's going to be 4 game point still. Z's puck. All right. Okay. So the table turned off there. That's why we had to stop for a second, but it is 5 game point. They were asking about the score. We can all see the scoreboard big and beautiful up at the top, but the players actually cannot. They have to ask. And Mother takes it. So that's going to be a game number three. We're going to take a quick peek over at table number two where we have Kaye versus Reina. Um, and Kaye takes a 5-2 lead. Uh, now, Reina has a -2 handicap. So her so Kaye starts up 2-0 is what that means. As Reina hits a quick cut to make it 5-3. We're gonna finish this game out before we go back to table number one. And Kaye makes it game point three on kind of the transition straight. Table is off, so they are restarting that. Yeah. After a tough matchup against Nia, I think she's starting to warm up a little bit. She's not a big fan of the cold, so oh, good save. That was a great save. Oh, let me write that one down. As like I said about warming up, uh, I believe yes, Ray, I believe so. It's between her and Kat probably, but pretty sure Reina's in the lead because she's the only one with a -1. So she's either in the lead or very close to it. Which makes sense. Reina is our only top 10 in North Carolina player. So, all right, we're gonna see. Oh, Reina gives up possession on an unforced error there. Oh, Kay's working real hard to try to score on herself. She's got to be careful. And there she gets the cross. So Kaye takes game 1-7-4. We're gonna go to game three where Mother is up 3-0. Oh, and all right, and the second we switch over, Mother gives a free goal over to Z. All right. Cat skipped last week for a concert. I skipped last night, Tuesday, for a concert. So that's how it goes. Everyone gets one absence to use as they want. So yes, Ray. Before today started, uh, I would also charge it, but he specifically said he's been working on a push shot and he only wants to use it on Z. So and Mother kind of deserved that goal. Um, as you can see, Mother kind of going with the Michael Jackson route with the glove. He's got the left hand glove because the table is very cold, but the right hand playing with that glove is brutal. Welcome, Nomex8461. Yes, the Thompson mallets are dope. I wish they were still around. Luckily, I own a bunch at this point, but I'm sad that some of the newer players don't get them. As Mother makes it 5-3 in game three. Yeah, the Thompsons are nice. All right. Oh, went for the left wall. Didn't quite get it to fall. Ooh, I'm surprised that didn't go in. And Mother makes it set point three. Set point three. Let's see if Z can bring it back and get us to a set point either way. Oh, the very unforced error by Mother there. Ooh, close on the left wall and bye putt. All right. And over on table two, Reina took game number two, so we are going to game number three on table two. Oh, Z with a beautiful noob cutter. Noob killer, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely, Nomex. We are here every Wednesday. We start around 6:45-ish. 6:30 is when players get here, and we usually start at 6:45. So um, we're going to see what Mother does here. Going for that. It's probably not going for the push shot. If it works, so well. Oh, Z with the forehand. We're 1 point away from a spew, guys. We are 1 point from a spew. And Mother doesn't care. That is game. All right. I'm going to play Nia. I will play Nia with Mother reffing. Um, I'm going to bring over my friend Thomas to do a little commentary. Yeah. All right, Thomas. You take over the ones and the twos, my friend. Enjoy.
Oh, hello, everyone. Oh, it's a little cold in here. Apologies. Tables on. 7:30? Oh, what happened? What did I miss? Oh, dear. Ah, all right. What's up, Ray? I'm. What is it? Team Valor? That's red, right? I don't know about that. I got some heat in my Pokemon Go, so I don't know if you can do all that. Table two, we got Game Point K versus Reina. Oh, that is a no goal because Reina lost her mallet. want to switch to the other table, but I want to see how this one ends. I believe that's it. It is very cold out here, but we have been playing a decent amount, so it is it's warming up. It was a beautiful ending to the game. Let's switch to table one. You can take over if you want. I feel like I'm not good at this. Not a bit. Ray, Ray was saying he was going to steal my Pokestops.
Hello. All right, I am back on commentary. I think we have Reina on another. She's refing over there. What a nail biter! I got to ref that one. That was a lot of fun. So it looks like we are. Looks like Ray is talking about all the Pokemon in his Pokemon Go account that I want. Yes, I want the Kangaskhan, or not the Kangaskhan. I want the Mr. Mime and Farfetch'd. I do not necessarily need the Kangaskhan, but I will still take it. Looks like we have 4-3, Cam and Nia going. Yeah, I know. It was fun to watch Kaye and Reina. That might be one of the biggest height differences between two players, huh? I love it. Okay. Looks like Cam brings up to 5-3. Cam won the first one, but I think Nia has had some really great overs lately. If she can really find those and dial in on them, looks like Cam is blocking them though potentially. We know it is not a game to 5. It's not a game to 6. It is a game to 7. So, oh, just barely a miss from Nia. Let's see what happens. Can she get a really fast compliment going? I'm trying to see. The pink ones have a smaller difference. Yeah, so there's some weird grip differences, huh? Looks like Nia brings it to 5-4. A nice cut. Oh, can't miss those layups. From the Reina and Kaye match, I did tell Z to write down a timestamp for that one section. Oh dear, a critical self-score from Nia. Let's see, is it possible for her to bring it back? There's like a one point where between Kaye and Cam, or not Kaye and Cam, excuse me. Cam wins with a cut. That was very, very nice. I love that. What did I do? Yeah. Oh, I love it. I do love a good over. It looks like Cam won that 2-0. To play. I don't know. Thomas is currently playing, so maybe. who is going to play next? Cam hitting really good change-up shots. I think that Devon and Nick are playing on table 1 next. I'm going to stay on commentary just a little bit longer. Let's see what's going on table 2 real quick. This is Steven and Thomas. Thomas had some great shots against me earlier. I've been trying to swap up some shots. I think that, him and I were talking about the importance of trying new things and trying new shots, and that's what I'm really trying to do this league. I'm trying to hit the shots that, I suck at. But I felt bad. I had to end it with the over because I was like, crap, Thomas is playing so well. I was like, what can I do? What should I do? And then I was just like, Kat, you got to do it. That was the only thing I could think of in the moment, just because I think he's playing really well. So let's see what he does. That was a nice little under. I like pulling over an under to the far left like that. Now, I believe this is game 1. Neither of them have any handicaps. Neither of them have any handicaps, but so that's why it's a pretty even match. My fingers are cold. I'm gonna put my fingers in a pocket because they're cold. Had a bit of a headache earlier, but it's doing better now. All right, Steven and Thomas. Thomas with possession. Can he tie it up? Nice cross attempt. All right, 3-all. 3-all. Thomas has tied it up. Let's see what Steven can do. Man, if I had their height, if I had Thomas's height, I would be unstoppable. If I had Reina's height, oh my god. Nice swing through from Steven. It is 4-3. It is 4-3. 4-all, just kidding. And we will see what goes on in the first table. I believe that Devon starts with 1 because he has a +1. That's the handicap system I was talking about earlier. Nice over attempt. I feel like overs are tough. Nice swing cut for Steven. If you're in the chat and you think one person is particularly going to win this game, put it in the chat. I think that it is hard to tell right now. My fingers are cold. They are chilly and very cold. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. All right, that Steven brings it to 5-4. Let's see if Thomas can tie it up. And it is a very nice right wall under from Thomas to tie it to 5-5. This is what they call in Idaho the point of criticality. The player who scores the next point is more likely to win. Let's see who can get to 6 first. Nice attempt by Thomas. Nice cut attempt. Cross attempt. Maybe he can do a fast cut to complement that. Ah, there it is. I would love to see a blistering fast right wall under from left of center. Nope. Cut. There's that under attempt. There's the under. Thomas takes the point of criticality. It is 5 game points. Your favorite thing about Steven, he has a well-defined. It is 6-6 either way. In North Carolina, we call that show me. Favorite thing about Steven, a well-defined offense. I think he does have a well-defined offense. I think that Steven, by and large, has played, a lot with himself in a goal blocker, so he has a very well-defined offense. I don't know how much. Oh, and a flub in for Steven to take it. Now I'm going to take it to table 1. Steven takes that first game. Let's see what's going on table 1. It looks like it is. All right, Mother takes that one 7-2. Contact left of center, right wall under. Yep. I think Steven's best shot is his right wall under. Experiment with the offense. experimenting is a very important part of air hockey because you will run into scenarios where whatever your base offense is, just for whatever reason, is not working, and so you run into those scenarios. But it's important to try new things. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if anyone's done this yet, but I'm gonna do it real quick. I'm gonna plug our socials real quick. You are watching on NC Air Hockey, and then we are also on Instagram at NC Air Hockey, same name on Facebook. If you're interested in any websites information, you can go to ncairhockeyplayers.com. There's more information that's going to be released publicly about our North Carolina State tournament within the next few weeks. So stay tuned for that. Let's go back to table one, where it looks like it is 1-all. Nice cut attempt from Devon. 1-2, Devon. The table is off. So we do have this table, which kind of runs on a funky countdown. After this game, I will take us back. That was a nice cut, or nice cross. I like that. Now, from Devon, he tends to pull really far back on defense, so that does make it harder for you to score some walls on him, but it does leave him a little bit more open to some of those straight shots. So that is something that, especially when you don't play quite as much, you have to look out for. So Devon used to play a lot, and I think just started playing again during the fall league. Oh, rough. He like Ray says he likes to have a package of offensive stuff he sticks to, and then when that doesn't work, switch completely to another package offense. I think that's good. Nice cut by Devon. I liked that. A snag by Devon. Oh my God, that's the forehand that he hit against me, and that was like unreasonable in Chicago, genuinely. It is good to have packaged offenses. Devon the score is backwards. It is set point 5 for Mother, not for Devon. It's backwards right now. Nice shot. It was almost, too bad, loss of possession. Yeah, so when you pull back like that, that is really tough. Like to have a package of offense and stuff. Yeah, so having like defined offenses like that really matters. And I think that that's something where I'm not super familiar with Steven's game, if I'll be completely honest. It looks like he is up 4-1 on Thomas. See what goes on here. A nice transition under from Thomas to take it to 2-4. Steven in the lead. Nice swing through for Steven. I really liked that. All right, looks like we're going to have K and Z on table one. An unfortunate, potentially catastrophic self-score for Thomas to bring it to match point 2 against Steven. Although that was a beautiful over. What's happening? Okay. All right, that was Steven against Thomas taking it for 2 games. That second game was 7-3. And I believe on table 1 we are going to have K versus Z, so I'm going to see what goes on there. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. I'm not sure what other games are left to be called right now. I guess we'll find out. Brr. Yeah, I think that is, well, I know him as Nick, but he goes by Mother. He has really great accuracy. I think it's really showing here. I believe that K and Z, neither of them have a handicap, so it's going to start out on a blank slate. It looks like Thomas is playing back-to-back. He's going to play Cam over on table 2. I'm going to keep us on table 1, at least for this first. I know, literally, it's Z versus K. Battle of the letters. That's coming from Cam. That's not my joke. Battle of the letters on table 1. We will see what happens here. And then we're going to have Cam versus Thomas on the other side. What? No. Yeah. So I'm going to keep us on table 1. And then we're going to check out table 2, see what's up. right, Z scores off the face-off. Let's see what Kaye responds with. It is 1-0. I think that Kaye has very good ability to snag the puck. I think she's really been working on that with the last league and this league. Z brings it to 2-0. Now, I saw Kaye playing against Reina earlier. That was a lot of fun. Oh, just misses it with Z. That was a beautiful left wall. I thought that was going to go in, but instead it flies off the table. Because of that, it's going to be Z's possession because the player who hits it with the last forward motion loses possession and it goes to the other player. I want to see Kaye bring back her left wall cross combo. Wow, that was almost in. That was crazy. That was also almost in. And a slow forehand, that is super tricky. One of those like really crazy, I guess like a little reverse cut. Kaye almost snags it. Z misses on a 1-2 but regains possession. Oh, and a forehand double bang. That shot right there was the one that Devon hit on me in Chicago. And I was like, what on earth just happened? An unfortunate self-score from Kaye. I think we are having some self-scores tonight, but you know, it's cold in here. We're all a little rusty. It is 4-2 in favor of Z. Kaye just misses possession. A 1-2 from Z to go to 5-2. It is cold in here. All right, it is Kaye's possession because that puck did not fly off. Looks like that is an over attempt from Kaye. I like that one a lot. Let's see what Kaye goes in with. A beautiful cut to change it up a little bit. What's up, Devon? And this is still game one. Wow, what a really, really great cut from Kaye. So this is still game one. For those just joining us, we do play a best 2 out of 3. We do play a best 2 out of 3, so that's something to look for. Oh my goodness, that is a forehand to bring it to 5-5. Can Kaye bring it even farther? All right, game point 5. Can she tie it up? Let's find out. She tied it up. Defensive goal. This is a show me 6-6. Nice cut by Z to win. Barely. 7-6. Thank you everyone for tuning in and watching Air Hockey. This is our Winter 2026 League. I'm going to take us to table 2, where it looks like we are tied up. Now, Thomas did begin this with a 1-point handicap because Cam, wow, what a nice charging goal. Cam takes the point of criticality. Cam starts with +1 point, just like me. I think that we have 2 +1s. We have one, or not +1, excuse me. 1-point handicaps for Cam and I. We have a 2-point handicap for Reina. A layup from Thomas. This is a show me. Thomas blocks it. What will happen next? Forehand attempt. Oh, and a cut from Thomas to take it. Thomas goes up 1 game, but we do play 2 out of 3, so it's still anyone's set. I'm going to go back to table 1. I want to see what's up there. It says that Kaye has -1 points. That is not true. I believe that Z is up 1 point. Is he not? I actually don't know. I guess he's not up 1 point. I thought that he was. 2. All right, it says 2 there, but it is not showing. Oh, there it is. Just kidding. My computer was lagging. Cross attempt from Kaye. Oh, just barely a miss. I love that. Looks like Z goes up 3. All right, so Z took that first game, but it was a 7-6. So in my opinion, it is still anybody's set, just like it is on the other side, because they were both 7-6s. This is a big lead by Z with 1-4. Not insurmountable, but very impressive for Z to go up this far. Nice little forehand fake out. You know, I feel Kaye really hard. It's tough when you are short and you can't reach anything. Nice over from Z. So the table was off. I guess that the table turned off. The table turned off after Z scored. So it is 1-5. But Kaye, we have seen, is capable of bringing it back. So it is 2-5. Remember, this was the spot that she was at. It is 2 set point. Let's see what Z can do. Or will Kaye bring it back? A cut from Z to end it. Z wins 2-0. Let's go back to table 2 and see what's up with Thomas and Cam. So Thomas and Cam are tied 1-1. Thomas and Cam are tied 1-1. Now remember, Thomas does start with a handicap. Or not a handicap. Cam starts with a handicap. It's 2-1. Thomas goes up 2-1 to pull a slight lead. And remember, he won the first game too. Oh, you got to snag those pucks. This is fun and exciting. Smack. Forehand attempts from Cam. Cam and Devon both hit those forehands, and I really like them. I unfortunately cannot hit a forehand to save my life. It is 3-1, Thomas and Cam. If Thomas wins this game, then the set is over. But if Cam wins it, lay up there with 4-1. Cam calls a timeout. But you give them their 10 seconds. Thank you to everyone watching, and thank you to everyone putting stuff in the chat. It is really, really fun to talk about air hockey. And I love talking, if that wasn't, like, pretty clear. All right, under attempt by Thomas. Let's see what Cam responds with. Left wall. I like Cam's left walls. I actually think he could use them a little more. He could partner them with, like, what's shaking? Yeah, I haven't played since Thomas. I'll play whoever. Do you want to play first, or do you want to... Put me on whenever. I'm happy to play now, but I can finish narrating this and then play. Do you want to do that? Okay. All right. Then do you want to play after? Do you want to play after? Oh, wait. No, we play today. Oh, now I understand. Yeah, now I get it. I misunderstood what we were saying. Yeah. Divide it out. Yeah. I love that. Kaye and I were just figuring out who was going to play next. Looks like Cam scored while I was looking away. Looks like we are going to have Nick versus Nia on table 1. I think that... Are you guys... Are you talking about Pokemon? You guys are funny. No, you guys are fun. Is it actually? Oh my god, wait. If I talk about this on stream, is Nintendo going to cease and desist us? Okay, I'm going to talk about it. So we were talking about the new Pokemon trading card game Pockets. If you haven't played it, well, it's not new. Sorry, it came out last year. But there is a new pack coming out, and the app is ready to be updated. I know at least one person in the chat will want to know about that. Ray, go update it. I think that it's really going to buff psychic types. I think it's going to be really fun to see what happens. Z is currently on the app while he is preparing to ref Nick versus Nia. Haley Williams is turning the children gay. So Nick's shirt, which I will get to table 1. Wow, what an under from Cam. I love that. 5-4 on this. Nick's shirt is the one that I wore for like the face-off, which is like months and months and months ago. It's one of my favorite pieces of Haley Williams merch. Cam brings it 5-all. This is the point of criticality. Let's see what happens. Now remember, Cam went up 6-5 last turn, and Thomas was still able to win. What an under. Dude, if he hit that under like every single time, I don't think anyone blocks that. Like, that's like so insane. Oh, and Thomas loses possession at a very critical time. And I know that Cam is injured. as well. So especially given that he's playing really, really well. All right, they're going to game 3, Thomas and Cam, but I am going to take us to table 1 very briefly because that is...
Tell Ray I give him credit for that game win.
Really?
I took a timeout when I thought it was timeouts.
Okay, Ray, Cam says that he gives you credit for that game win because he took a timeout and Ray was when he was thinking about timeouts. All right, if you look at Mother's shirt, Haley Williams is turning your children gay. That's the shirt that I love. I think it's so fun. And a slow over. Dude, those get everyone. Dude, Nia and her overs have been so crazy this season so far. Ray says, nice, Cam. Ray says, thumbs up. It is 2-all. Now, given that this match will be going a little bit longer than the other one, after this whoever scores next, I am going to switch us back to table 2 because I do want to see the conclusion. That was a nice cross attempt from Nia. This is a good time for me to swap over. I'll let a couple points go on the other table and then we'll go over. Devon's mallet is over here. It's got a Charizard and I think that's a Lapras. I can't actually tell. No, that's a Blastoise. Just kidding. The starters like that. Cross attempt, or not cross attempt. Hey Kat, did you see the forecast for this weekend? There'll be a couple inches of snow. Yeah, no, it's gonna be significant. Reina was talking about the snow earlier too. Nice transition from Mother. They're talking about it could be well, I don't know what the forecast is gonna be yet. Snow, Raleigh, NC. I think that measurable snow looking more likely this week in North Carolina, and the ice has still not melted from my driveway. Unfortunate. At least 3 inches of snow, it looks like. The table is off, and I'm going to take this opportunity to take us over to table 2, where it is 1-2. Thomas goes up 1-3. Yeah, 3 inches is a lot of snow. 3 inches is a lot. Oh. Looks like it's 3-5 on the other table, but Thomas and Cam, what an over from Thomas. He is hitting those kind of on command. They're automatic. Yeah. Looks like Nia goes 4-5 on the other table, and Thomas brings it to 4-1. Now we have seen Cam come back from deficits just like this. Game point 4 on the other table. Let's see what happens with this one. Great transition from Cam to bring it to 4-2 in favor of Thomas. Yeah, no, Thomas is hitting those right wall overs kind of on command right now. They look great. I think he should hit them more. Oh, no. A difficult self-score from Cam in that moment. Now, when I was talking earlier about those right wall unders, nice cross. I think Cam, when he hits that, he pulls it up to the, left and kind of hits that, left middle area. Ooh, good snag from Cam. I love that. This 5-game point on table 1 right now. Ooh. There's game point either way on table 1. I'm going to take us to table 1 just to see this. Let's see what happens. What a shot from Nia. I am going to put that on a timestamp because I think that was a very nice transition from Nia. 05 Nia transition. I'm taking us back to table 2, where it is match point in Thomas's favor. Let's see if Cam can bring it back. Wow, Thomas was right. What an under from Thomas. So I know that Cam is injured right now, but I was watching him do that under that he does from the middle or whatever, and that's just sheesh. Hello, princess. Reina and I are gonna play. We're gonna go on table 2, and I'm gonna hand commentary to whoever wants to do it. Do you want to do commentary? Anyone want to do? Okay. Steven has commentary. Bye, everyone.
Hello. Just kidding. That's not how I talk. But I'm gonna talk like this. Yeah. Yes. Exactly, Riff. That's correct. Thomas is playing great tonight, and he did last week, and he's just getting better. Really got some good setups going on and some good deception. All right. Let's see what's going on over here on table one. Do-do-do. You know, switching cameras is not my forte. Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh my goodness. Okay. They're gonna start up anyways. Let's see. I would think it's in here. No. Okay. How do I switch the camera? How do I get the? How do I switch the camera to the other table? Oh yeah, the buttons. Durned it. Okay, sorry, Riff. I'll go back. My bad. All right, here we go. I got you, dog. All right. Got the cut attempt from Cat there. Starting out 0-0. I feel like there should be, yeah, Reina's -2 and Cat's -1. There should be a point already in this game.
Hey, you guys got a handicap, right?
Okay, I don't know. Maybe they just missed one. There we go. All right. Yeah, Cat gets one off the bat. I got that fixed. All right. Another cut slash maybe an off goal from Cat there. Going for a cross. A little bit of bad luck there. 2-0. Ooh, look at that. Cut with the cross kind of wind up there. A little tap tap. Left wall over attempt from Reina. Little delay to a right wall over. Cat setup, going for the cut. Wide. Could be an off goal setup, we'll see. Yep, going for the under there. Reina with the cut attempt. Yeah, right. Just doing all three. Okay, there's a cut from Cat, cut from Reina. Both blocked. Ooh, left wall over from Cat. And then attempt on the same left wall over from Reina, but a little wide. Got the puck back. Looks like a cross attempt there, maybe. It's blocked. It's kind of fast. Couldn't really tell. It's blocked out of the way. Oh, there's a cut. Basically an off goal. I don't think that was intentional. Like maybe an under attempt there. Ooh. Little forehand action from Reina. She does have some wicked forehands. Reina's kind of switching up her defensive position there with her hands. See that? That's interesting. Just giving a different look. Ooh. Left ball over. Almost like a push release there. Cut attempt from Cat. Right wall under attempt from Reina. Maybe an over. Left wall under. Ooh. Fighting at the line a little bit. Good get there from Cat. And a good right wall under from Cat. attempt from Reina. That's usually her bread and butter. She smashes those all day long, so that's a interesting own goal there. 5-2 cat. Ooh, left ball over attempt from Reina. And that one flies off and comes over towards the commentator's table. All right, getting started up here again after the puck flies off the table. Cat's got possession. Cut attempt from Reina. First time in drift, cross. Ooh, no. Not the own goal again. That was very unfortunate. Reina's been having a rough night tonight. All right, 6-2. Cut attempt, off goal. Cut attempt for Cat. Watch the under maybe come here, the over. Ooh, left ball. Just kidding. Got the left side set up here. Go right again. There you go. There's an over from the left side. That was sneaky. Maybe a cross here. Yes. Look at that. Cooking. Yeah, I agree, Riff. It's definitely getting in her own head a little bit tonight. Not stoked with some of her games so far. Even though she took the match with Kaye earlier, it was pretty close. It was a 7-3 Kaye, then it was 7-6, 7-6 Reina. That was a battle. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. My first game tonight was against C. And he doesn't have his contact sense, so he's wearing glasses. So he like takes them off because they slide down his face. But then when he puts them on, he can see better. So he's kind of caught in this in between. You'll see him like he gave it the puck a lot at his first two matches. He needs to get some of the like, tie back for his glasses like Seth has. All right, here we go on the face-off. Got one game Cat. We should have 1-0 Cat as well on the scoreboard there. So there's a handicap. Yes, Ray, indeed. NC has some of the air hockey baddies. Dare I say we may see a top 10 woman this year at Worlds, if Worlds, happens. But maybe NC, maybe we'll get another top 10 at NC to join Sarah up there. We'll get back and forth. Okay, yeah, we got 1-2. Thomas has the score right now. Two well-executed straight shots. Good get from Cat. Exactly, cookies. That's the word I was looking for. But, very fast under from Cat. Furious under. Ooh, over attempt from Reina. Cat loses the puck. Reina goes for the over again. Cut attempt from Reina. A little bit of the Croco drift there. Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad. Of course she is. Maybe we'll have 3 women in the top 10 this year. Who knows? Oh, loss of mallet. All right. Puck goes to Reina. It's 1-4. Ooh, very fast under. That had some force to it. A little slow over there. Tricky shot. Table's misbehaving. There we go. Reina with the setup. Looking for an under and then a cut. More of an off goal just to get the puck back. Under again on the right wall, then a cut. Strong cut. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like we should have some more folks break in. It really just depends on if our current top 10 really show up, play their best. Because we have just a strong top group of players. It's gonna be tough to break into there, I think. But Z's definitely cooking. All right, we got 3-5. Under attempt from Reina, blocked by Cat. Possession goes to Cat on that one. All right. First time and drift from Cat. Slow setup. Going for like a slow under there. I think that's meant to be an over, but kind of missed hit. All right. Cut. And we got the over attempt turning into like an off goal. And over. Fast over. No more of them slow shots. Oh, over attempt from Reina, but it flies off the table. Okay, got 3. Match point to Cat. I'm gonna sand the puck. It's dragging a little bit. It's one of those like off-brand pucks. It's not a Dynamo or a like sand from a Gold Standard Games or some of the other brand. I don't really enjoy those too much personally, but it is what it is. Left wall over attempt. Cross attempt. Yeah, movement from right to left to the cross. That's 7-3. That's game and match right there. Yeah, I think I don't know what's going on with yeah, Reina just making sure her shots still work and having some trouble. All right, we got a classic Cam and Kaye coming up on table 1. Blue stinks. What a thoughtful comment. Isai Xavier. I don't know how you say that, but I see you're an Eagles fan. That must be fun right now. You excited for next year? Alrighty. Looks like we got maybe Devon and Nick coming up on table 2, I think. Resetting the score here on table 1. Thank you for comments again. It's Xavier. Am I saying that correct? Is that right? It's Xavier. Xavier. Is that French? That sounds beautiful. I really like the capital V there. It's really setting it off. That's some strong words there, Ray. I mean, he's just a kid, you know. Life is a nightmare. He's just a kid. He knows that it's not fair. I didn't think you'd be hearing Simple Plan on the stream tonight. What's up? All right, we got both tables down right now, so let's see. Real quick, you check out our socials. We got you're watching right now NC Hockey on YouTube, and then we've got NC Hockey on Instagram, also NC Hockey on Facebook, and NCAirhockeyplayers.com. We got Cam and Kaye on table 1, and then I think I thought Nick was gonna be on table 2. I thought Nick was on table 2, but it looks like somebody said Devon, right? Is there? I don't know. That's what I thought I heard just now. What's new Scooby Doo? I don't know what that's even about, man. All right, we got Cam and Kaye starting off here. It should be a 1-0-1, not 0-2. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure why they have the score set up like that. There we go. Yeah, 0-2. 1-2. Cut from Cam. Forehand left wall from Kaye. And like it's gonna be a cut or a cross. Cam came up and charged it early. And these two play each other all the time, so this is just, muscle memory at this point. He's charging with ease. And you can read your opponent like a book, it's kind of easy to do that. Did notice in Cam's game with Thomas earlier, his hand was kind of cramping up a little bit, so we'll see if that's a factor here. It is very cold in this garage. Wasn't Scooby-Doo that summer plan? Oh yeah, they did do a version of that, didn't they? What an awful movie, by the way. Oh man, any live action Scoobies were not great. Matt Lillard, he was an okay Shaggy. That was about it. Sarah Michelle Gellar was Daphne, right? I'm trying to remember who else is. Freddie Prinze Jr. was Freddie. All right, we got 2-2 now. See if Kaye can get one over on Cam here. Whoa, I know, right? Yeah, too much knowledge about Scooby-Doo. Oh, there we go. Ooh, forehand. And right wall. Yeah, for children, I'm sure it was great. I was a slightly older kid. Cut from Cam. Ooh, right wall over from Kaye. When executed well, that is probably the best shot in the game. Ah, yeah, that's right. That was Velma, yeah. At least Cardellini, right? Something like that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's goaltending, I think. That caught his hand. I guess we're not going to worry about that right now. If the ref don't call it, it didn't happen. Ooh. See, look at that. That's... So the puck went up on the rail, but it also touched Kaye's hand, so... Puck goes to Kaye, cross from Cam, 5-3. Ooh. That's what I'm saying. It popped up. Yeah. I must not be speaking good English. Kind of mumble sometimes, so sorry about that. What happened to It's a Savior, man? I was really trying to talk to him about the Eagles or something. Or her. Or whoever, you know. Caesar. Ooh, that one kind of took a weird spin in the goal there. Game point 3. And beautiful charge again, straight to a point. 7-3 Cam. Alright. Real quick, we can pop over to table 2 and check out Thomas and Devon here. 5-5. I really like Devon's style of play. You know, he really feints with his body a lot, right and left. And I don't know if that's intentional or if it's kind of just how he naturally moves. But if he really played with that a lot, he could trip out his opponent pretty good. That forehand cut was dirty too. 7-5 Devon there. So he takes game 1. One thing that I was talking to Will Upchurch about was he said on defense he likes to move his body before he moves his hand when he's going to defend, so that his upper body's already in position to attack when the puck gets to him. And honestly, he tried to explain it to me in detail, and I still don't exactly quite understand what he's talking about. But you know, he obviously knows what he's talking about. But I'm trying my best to figure out exactly how to implement that. But, I mean, Devon's kind of doing something similar right there. It's like almost like juking, you know, in the NFL, like a running back in Madden or something. Okay. I don't know if that's the score. Right, no, maybe it didn't end. I thought, okay. I was just mistaken on the last game. I thought it was over. Oh. Maybe the score's not updating? I'm not sure, actually. Oh, there we go, yeah. 2-0. And 1 game to Devon. Over attempt from Thomas there. Both these players have forehands. They hit with abandon. That was a good left ball attempt there. It's sneaky. Oh, that's off the table on Devon. That should be Thomas's puck. Yep. All right. Ooh. Yeah. They should have got him on that charge. That's a perfect time for a right wall. Been pretty good about it too. All right. Off goal. Over attempt. Cut attempt. Forehand. Cut attempt. Over attempt. Little wide. Another over. Devon with a left wall. Ooh. Thomas with a well executed right wall over. Nice cut from Devon. He's been cooking with that shot the past couple weeks. Another over attempt from Thomas. The tricky part about overs and unders, at least in my experience, is you kind of get stuck with one if you start cooking with one. It's like your muscle memory just gets kind of glued to one or the other, unless you really, really think about it. Ooh, missed it from Devon there. Good cross from Thomas. 3-all. Left ball attempt from Devon. Another left ball from Devon. Ooh. Caught just on the line there. Right ball over from Devon. Kind of went under because Thomas was way out of position. Beautiful right ball over from Thomas. Cut attempt from Devon. A little wide. Cut from Thomas after a couple of right walls. Right wall from Thomas. Kind of a right wall from Devon. And then a forehand left under from Thomas. Cross attempt. Right wall over. A little wide. Forehand. Cross. And a forehand cut. Left wall. His left walls are kind of janky right now. He's hitting a little too early. I think he needs to push him down the table a little more before he gets him doing the bank. Because they're all going wide. Cross attempt from Thomas from the left side of the table on the back there. I think if you could be accurate from the back of the table, you kind of have an advantage on most players because they're not expecting it. I mean, obviously you can't be hitting them every single time, but you can be accurate from the back. That's not normally where you're expecting people to hit it. Good cut from Thomas there. Right wall over from Devon. Right wall under attempt from Thomas. Cut attempt from Thomas. Right wall over from Devon. Sorry, left wall over. My bad. Ooh, beautiful cut from Thomas. That was the show me, so 7-6 Thomas. Got one game apiece on table 2. Game 3. Game 3. All right, let's get a show here. Thomas versus Devon, game 3, table 2. I don't believe there is a Devon is a +1, so we should start off with a point. But our ref is being lazy with the scoreboard. Also, there's like an extra game 1 on Thomas's side. Yeah, it's not even. There we go. Okay. Let's get him switched up and all that. There we go. Yeah. And that's a right wall over attempt. Or, sorry, right wall over in from Devon. Cut. Thomas going for a cut there. A little slow shot off speed. 2 over attempt from Thomas. Off goal. Okay. Devon. Left ball over attempt. Thomas, that was vicious. Threw some wrist into that one. There's a forehand from Devon. Slowing it down, delaying, right wall over. Like a cross attempt. Right wall over attempt from Thomas. Had a lot of, a lot of defense, but let's say it's like 50-50 defense and then just missed shots. Cut from Thomas. A little bit of a shallow right wall under from Devon. That's too far of an over from Thomas. Cross from Thomas. Devon was way out of position on that one. Left wall from Devon. Goes wide. Cut from Thomas. Kind of a miss hit. Right wall under. Left wall. Cross. Off goal. And then a cut. Cut from Thomas. Right wall from Devon. Forehand from Devon. And a cut. Oh, sorry, cross. My bad. Just a little bit cut. He had a cut release on it. Right wall under from Thomas. Under from Thomas. Ooh, he should have had that. Devon came out. He had him dead to rights. Yeah, but it might have been over right there. That's fine. Left ball over from Devon. 4-5. Right wall over. Thomas. Devon was there to block that. And cross from Devon. So this is going to be set point on Devon's side, 4-6. All right, let's see if we can get him into 6-6 here. We need Thomas to score 2 more. Oh man, he had him right there. Devon charged out. See if you get the charge in disease, as Tim Weisman likes to call it, then you can get cooked with some unders, boys. Even an over. An over would go under, Nice. Got a cross from Thomas. 5 match point. Ooh, cut attempt from Devon. Left wall from Devon. And a right wall from Devon. Let's see if we can get 6-6 here. Let's get some drama. Ooh. And that's it. 7-5. Devon takes it. All right. Table 1, we've got Nia versus Z. This is a sibling battle. Brother versus sister. And like I said, Z's having some issues with his vision correction tonight. His glasses slip off, but then he doesn't wear them. He doesn't wear the puck because he's just missing it like millimeters sometimes when he's drifting. So let's see how this goes. Nia's been playing really well tonight. Cut attempt there. They both do low top mallets here. I talked to Z about his attempt to switch to high top. Right wall under from Z. 1-0. Ooh, right wall over from Nia. And he said, yeah, he just kind of realized it wasn't for him. He gave it the good college try, which is what anybody should do. And he just realized he's a low top player. So it's been a while since we had a low top world champ. Maybe we should have another one. Left wall over from Z there. Yeah, 3-1. Right wall attempt from Nia. Someone get frosted? Nia's on the screen? I don't know what that means. Also, that's a capital F for frosted. Am I missing something? I don't know these references. Oh, Davis Lee, got it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm saying recent though. Recent. How long ago was that? That was like 2009. I don't know. 4-2 right wall from Nia. Right wall over. Oh shoot! Frosted Flakes. She's really cooking with those right wall overs. It's got 5-3. Oh, cut attempt. Yeah, see. Yeah, that's a miss hit from Z there. I'm sure that has to do with him not being able to see exactly. He's got a weird depth perception going on. 2008, yeah, somewhere around there. tell you what, though, watching that Titans tournament was something else. All those players were, it was insane watching them all come back and just like not missing a beat. Right well over from Nia. I think I've gone back and watched that Jose Mora Colin game like, I don't know, 7 times. That was entertainment. That and the Will Upchurch win over Jacob Weisman. And that was insane. My man was hype. All right, we got 5-5. Yeah, it's definitely possible to be unlucky in that tournament. Billy was showing why he's the machine in his retirement speech at Chicago. You know, he said the machine's malfunctioning. It was pretty melancholic, I have to say myself. But he seemed pretty settled with it, and he's still playing at the Chicago Weekly. You can catch him on the Chicago Air Hockey YouTube channel. All right, we got Show Me 6-6. What we got here? Gives it over. Ooh, under attempt. Oh, that cut was almost in. It's kind of down the middle of Z, but then the cut down the center. I'm going to take a couple millimeters off of that. That was good. 1-2 off goal to a cut attempt. Then a little cross from Nia pops out. Ooh, good over attempt from Nia. That's what she needs to do, though. And the cross. She is hype. Should have seen that. She said, yes! Hell yeah. I think I have to play Nia later. That's going to be fun. Both these siblings here on a roll tonight. I'm sure Z took that personally, though. He sure did. Look at that cut. Right well under from Nia. Cut from Z. Yeah, he's doing a lot more of the fast 1-2s now. I think he had kind of dialed back the speed a little bit the first 2 games. Forehand, left wall attempt from Z. Kind of a cut, but it went down the middle from Nia. Right well under attempt. Over attempt. More of an off goal just to get it back because it was just near the line there. Oh, under attempt and a miss hit. Potentially tapping. All right, yeah, Z's got the puck now. And cross attempt. Ooh. Cross again. Left wall forehand. Cut from Nia. Left wall over attempt from Z. Left wall under attempt from Z. Both very slow, kind of off speed. Fast over attempt from Nia, and then the cut from Z. Right wall under from Nia. Another cut from Z. He's trying to cook with that shot because he's got it. I think he scored all 3 on that shot. Off goal. Yeah, he's just going straight for that. He's just spamming that cut. Right wall over from Nia. She's in the zone. She just has to block that cut, and she's good. Cross from Nia. 3-all. We're tied up. Over from Z. Cut attempt from Z. He's going to keep hitting that cut. He's definitely just going to, yep. He's kind of hitting crosses there, too, a little bit. But I think for him, the name of the game is just straights. As many as he can hit. Is it? Trying to get the puck here. Sorry, it fell under the computer. Little timeout. All right, we got a 3-3. The puck has been retrieved. We got Kaye on the other table, but I really want to see this match through here. Once we're done with this one, I should be able to hop over there. All right, here we go. What do we got? Cross attempt for Z. The cut, yeah. Yep, she's gonna keep in that cut. He's like, and another cut, and another cut, and another cut. She is kind of blocking a little far back. I think that's why he's taking advantage of that. She's leaving the sides of her goal pretty open. She must be, I don't know, worried about the right wall, but he's definitely hitting that straight a lot more. Maybe this is where she naturally defends, I'm not sure. But he's definitely exploding it. Left wall over from Z. 4-5. Ooh, she's got that cross down pat too, along with that over. We got 5 either way. Right wall over attempt. Mia. Yeah, she's definitely flinching and falling back to the goal. She stayed up a little bit. She could block that cut a lot easier. With that cross. Yep. Timeout Z. She knows what shots are working, that's for sure. How much you want to bet Z's going to hit a cut? He's got his glasses on now, too. Come on, stay up. Don't let it go in. Come on, Nia. Oh, the cross. And then she was still blocking in the same spot. All right. Match Z, 7-6. Nick Mitchell on table 2. And I'm going to give the commentary up to Mr. Nick here. Nicholas, Nick, Mother. There's no but many names. It's been a pleasure talking to you all. Have a wonderful night.
Hello, my friends. You've got Nick, also known as Mother, on the commentary now. Apologies to everyone. Let's see where we at. Looks like we got game 2 of Cam versus Kaye. Cat versus Kaye. Cat leading 2-1. Keeping the game really slow and methodical here. Yeah, Z is incredibly fun to play against. Unfortunately, I am a little bit of a stick in the mud. I kind of play a little bit like Cat does, where I just keep the play as slow as possible. Ooh, an excellent left wall there. Gets right behind Kaye's charge, and Cat is able to hold on to that. Ooh, really good cross there, too. Riff. Is that Riff I see? How's it going? I see Ray. Mother from another mother. Love it. Cat doing her regular setup there. Ooh, good right wall over. Gets right over from Mallet. Kaye fires back with another left wall, and Cat charges it. Takes it back for herself. Tries that left wall again, and Kaye is there, able to keep the puck. Set up another right wall over from Kaye, but it's blocked. Well, we'd love to have you here. We've had a lot of really good games. It seems like this one has slowed down a little bit. Both players wanting to make every single shot count. Ooh, and a quick fire cross from Kaye. Great shot from her. Cat tries her own cut, but is not able to get it past. Tries again. Ooh, right wall over, followed by a right wall under, right, able to get under her, and this is set point for Cat. Can she close it out, or can Kaye stage her comeback here? Good block. Ooh, good charge on that wall. Ooh, and a great cut from her. Able to get position. She is not giving up this set without a fight. Trying for what I've been calling a reverse cross, where you swipe across the puck, but it ends up being a cross anyway. Not able to do it. Kaye is on top of this defense tonight. Kat is hitting some excellent shots, but Kaye is just in the way every single time. Oh, an unfortunate self-score from Kat. Tries to catch the puck, but knocks it in her own goal instead. Ooh. Oh, really excellent left wall over from Kat to close out that set. We are going to take this to table 1, where we have Thomas versus Steven. This is a rematch. Is this a rematch from earlier today? It is. These two played earlier today. Steven was able to come out 7-6, 7-3, but Thomas has been on fire since then. Looking to stage a comeback. Steven is not just going to let him have it. Ooh, really good cross, but Steven was there. Puck goes off the table. Steven's possession right here. Ooh, unfortunate. Lets the puck get away from him and goes in his own goal. Tries that left wall, and it follows up with a transition right wall. It's exactly what he needed to get the puck in the goal. Thomas is trying a slow and methodical play style. He's usually more of a faster transition style player. Ooh, excellent cut. Pulls Thomas right out of the way and gets past his goal. Steven misses game point for Steven here. Tries that cut again, just off goal. Tries that right wall over, also off goal. Doing a really good job of controlling the pace here, Steven is. They cannot keep the puck on the table. Ooh, quick right wall under from Thomas. Gets right behind him. He didn't have a chance to stop that. Ooh, just off goal. That wanted to go in. I felt it. Ooh, a nice forehand from Thomas, but it wasn't enough. Steven saves it. Steven just off on that over. Almost there. Another forehand. Steven Redden was right in the way. Let's see what Thomas can do here. He's doing a good job of keeping possession of the puck whenever he is shooting. Oh, but loses it right as I said that. Commentator's curse. I shouldn't have said anything. I like that cut from Steven. He's got a nice swipe on it. Tries to make it indistinguishable from a right wall, so you can't really read where it's going. Well, you can kind of, when you get that perfect enough, ooh, good right wall under from Thomas. Keeping this game alive. Ooh, and he gets that forehand finally. 5-6, closes the gap. Can he get another point? On top of that. Almost loses, but Steven's able to keep possession. Table is off, so we will pause play while the table comes back on. Good stop and keeps possession. Tries that forehand again, not able to get that. Needs. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Steven's got this right wall cut combo. He's set up for that. Ooh. Set up. Ooh, able to take possession. Show me. Take advantage of him out of the way. Can Thomas close this out and stage his comeback? He can. He can, and closes that out 7-6. Great game by Thomas. Great comeback. We'll move over to table 2 now, where we have Kat playing Devon. Devon is up 5-3. I believe the handicap on this to start off with was Devon starting with 2 points. Ooh, Devon's able to get right behind her, her charge. That right wall, but not able to keep the puck and gives it over to Kat. Let's see. Let us see if she can stage a comeback here and hold the line. She's not able to get that cut. Ooh, excellent right wall under, right wall over, a shot that Kat is well known for and is deadly in the air hockey community. If you're not expecting it, it can get you. Ooh, able to get the puck back, take possession again. All right. What can she do with it? Slow, methodical style. Yeah, that left wall is really good. Ooh, another quick left wall and a right wall. Devon's trying to take advantage of her, overwhelm her with shots. But that doesn't usually work with Kat. Kat has this lockdown defense style where, ooh, unfortunate off the back of her own mallet, and Devon's able to close that out and win the first game 1-0. We'll take you back over to table one where we have Thomas and Steven. Thomas looks to be up one, but ooh, right as I said it, Steven brings it back in. Thomas was able to clinch back the first game. He was down 2-6 and was able to come right back and win the whole thing. Let's see if he can continue. Ooh, unfortunate off the back of the mallet and into the... Yeah, Devon is real fast. He is real fast. He'll overwhelm your offense, and if you are not ready for it... Ooh, real quick cut from Steven. Sorry, cross. Yeah, Devon, he'll overwhelm you with shots if you let him. Ooh, excellent cross from Thomas. Thomas has that real sharp, quick cross. Ooh, and Steven says, you got a cross? I got one too. Is this just going to be crosses this entire game? Ooh, no. Thomas says, I got a right wall for you. Goes right under that mallet, right in the goal. Ooh. Oh, that was an accurate cut right in. Steven didn't leave him much room, and Thomas took it. That last shot from Steven, that last cut, almost like he just punched the puck. Wanting to punch it in. That was almost a self-score. That would have been unfortunate. But he was able to keep it out of the goal. Steven takes possession again. Another right ball. Another one of those cuts, both off goal. That one finally on goal. It's beginning to feel like Thomas's, ooh, that quick right wall. Takes possession and immediately fires one back and gets it in. It's beginning to feel like Thomas has been able to speed up this game and start to set a pace for Steven, and it seems like it's getting a little bit out of Steven's control. Oh, unfortunate. We are 1 point away from Thomas getting his comeback and getting the win here for the whole thing. Ooh, and an excellent over. Thomas takes the whole thing. Great job. I'm going to take it back to table 2. We're looking at a 2-2 Devon. 2-2 against Devon. We've switched sides here. Devon won the first game. He was able to overwhelm Kat's defense with just a barrage of shots. Let's see if he can continue to do the same thing here, if Kat can shut him down. It really is. It's a good mix of people that are willing to play slow, they're wanting to play slow, wanting to set up every shot, and people who are wanting to keep that puck moving and keep that game moving. Ooh, excellent cut from Devon. His straight shots, he has a lot of wall shots that he can get on you, but his straight shots are deadly, and if you give him any gap, he will take it. Let's see what Kat's going to do with this. But yeah, traditional setup players and then transition players. Ooh, unfortunate. Speaking of that, it's all about what kind of pace you want to set for the match. Ooh, good right wall finds the opening and gets in there. Um, tries that cut, and it was close, just barely off goal. Tries a left ball just off. Gets it back. Ooh, cross is just off. Yeah, it's a good strategy. So even if you miss it, you put it in their mind that you can hit that shot. And until they decide to fully, might have been over, but was moving too quick. I couldn't really see it. If they're gonna leave a shot open, you go for it. Even if you miss, you put a little bit of fear in it. And if they start to protect that spot again, well then hey, you have your other shots that they're leaving open. Cat able to claw back that puck. Get possession again. Cross is just off goal. It's not landing for her today. Tries that right wall over, but Devon is there. Right wall under, Devon is there too. Devon is just everywhere on this defense. Blocks the cut. Cat is just able to. She's just controlling the puck in this game. Devon's got to get that puck back soon so we can start getting some more shots on goal. Ooh. Quick transition, right wall under on that. Cat, oh, unfortunate. Blocks the shot, but it bounces back and bounces off the back of her mallet. Ooh, good over. But Devon was there. Quick barrage of shots from both players trying to catch him off guard, but both were able to keep it in. Tries another cut. Oh, unfortunate. I think so too, but they're both moving so fast it's hard to tell. That was over for sure. And called by the ref. Here we go. Cat taking the time, setting up the pace she wants to play. Ooh, unfortunate. Self-score, and this gives Cat the lead to take the set, but Devon's definitely not out of this yet. They've been back this whole game. Ooh, and that right there comes out with a forehand cross to tie it up at 6-6. Show me. Devon has got a reach on him. Trying to get that puck back, but it just skirts over the line. Cat tries a right wall over. It goes too much over. Ooh, but gets the right wall under to close out that game. Excellent work. 7-6 for Cat to tie it up. Game count is 1-1 on table 2 with Cat versus Devon. I'm going to switch back over to table 1, see who we got here. Oh, we got Thomas versus Z. Two very notorious transition style players. We should be expecting a very quick, rapid fire shot game. I believe both players came into this with no handicap, so this would have started 0-0. Thomas seems to be up 1-3. Tries a right wall from the left side. Been a nice angle on it, but not able to get it because he's in the way. He's just controlling this transition game. Yeah. Ooh. He tries an over, tries the under. On the other side, not able to get it. Puck goes out of play, and this is Thomas's puck. Both players whacking, swinging at anything they can find. Ooh, an unfortunate self-score from Thomas. Bring this to 4-4. I am going to switch us back over to 2-2, to table 2. We have a streak of pucks. This just started a couple of minutes ago. Started with 2-0, and Cat scored 3 rapid-fire shots in a row. Devon just brought that momentum to a halt, though, with a goal of his own. And now we have Cat setting up the puck. Ooh. Quick fire forehand from Devon is not able to land on target. Cat is able to take possession for herself. Set up a shot, tries a right wall under. Ooh. And a quick off-goal cut from Devon to try and get the puck, but Cat is able to keep possession of that. Ooh, and a real quick right wall under from Cat brings it up 4-3. Devon tries a right wall over of his own, but Cat is in the way, and the puck goes off the table. All right, Cat's possession. Game count is 1-1. This is game 3, and anybody's game to take. Ooh, excellent cross from Cat to further her lead, 5-3. Devon tries a forehand there again, not able to find the goal there. Cat is trying to faster approach, but Devon loses possession. Devon takes it. Devon gives it right back to Cat. Ooh, nasty cut, moves him right out of the way, right into the goal. This is match point for Cat, and she's able to close it out with a right wall under. Lightning quick game, just rapid fire points back and forth, back and forth. Good game for the two of them. We're going to move us back over to table 1, where we are at game point Thomas, 5Z. Ooh, and Thomas is able to close out the game. Excellent work then. All right, looks like I am going to be going under the table, so I'm going to be handing off commentary. Thank you guys, and I will see you on the table. Here goes Stinky.
Okay,
Alright, gentlemen, let me remind you the goal is to score points.
it's girl sweat. It doesn't count.
Although your defensive show's been great.
It was sweaty.
The team
My,
was
I was wearing on my left hand because it's like very cold in this room. I was wearing Nick's glove on my left hand, and apparently it's sweaty.
It's so sweaty.
Nick says it's so sweaty. Oh god.
0-1.
Okay. We're on Z and Thomas. Looks like Thomas won the first one, which means that let's see if Z can bring it back. No, it's okay. I thought it was really fun. Devon, I think has come like very, very far between like last like league and this league. I think he's playing really well. He got me good on one of those, but he got me real good. I think his defense is like particularly difficult for me because I do a lot of wall stuff and like I find it very difficult to get a wall on him because he blocks like super far back. So that's fun. Anyways, looks like Thomas leads 2-1 on Z, except Z is taking it to 2-2. That was really fun. I love that. Let's see what funky things Thomas can come up with. I like that cut from Thomas. I think it served him very well against me when we played earlier, so I like to see the development of stuff like that. I think that Thomas should go for that over a little bit more. He was hitting like a crazy over, I think, on Cam earlier. The puck flies off the table on both tables simultaneously. Yeah, Thomas is a very, I think he's a bit of a wild card because like I know the other day he went 7-1 against Matt Casey. Like that's crazy. Good for him. It looks like it is 3-all for Z and Thomas. It is 3-4 in favor of Thomas. Let's see if Z can bring it back because we know that Z is able to do it. a cut from Z. Okay, sorry. I'm like still sleepy after that last game, so I'm locking in right now. Also, several of our players, I think Ray will really appreciate this. Several of our players were like we were opening the packs and stuff, like the new Pokemon trading card games. Wow, I thought that was in. That was a beautiful cross attempt from Thomas. I really liked that. A good cut cross, you know. There's a cross attempt from Z. Oh my god, I thought that was crazy. Oh, a nice defensive goal from Thomas. Poor Z, self-scoring at kind of a critical time. Wait, what? You just got back? Ray, the new Pokemon trading card game packs are live with the Mega Gardevoir and stuff. I think there's going to be... Oh, Z gives up the puck. I think there's going to be like a crazy potential psychic meta. Tell Z that's what you... Oh, a forehand from Thomas to take it to potential match point for Thomas. Let's see if Z can bring it back. Nice cross. Or not cross, excuse me. That's a touchdown. Game point, match point. North Carolina, there's a show me. Wow, I thought that was it. Maybe, alright, Thomas should end it with that crazy over he's been doing. Nope. Oh, wow. Z takes that game, and we are gonna go. Your ref is gonna be right back. Not your ref. What is this? One second. Alright, while we're at it, let's go to table 2 real quick and see what's up. Looks like it is Mother versus Cam. Let's see what Cam has to offer here. Looks like Mother took that first game. There's that. You know, I think Cam should do a level a little bit more. I think it's really nice. I honestly really like it. Missed cross from Nick. It's okay. We keep at it. Oh, an unfortunate self-score from Mother is 3-all. Over transition from Cam to lead the 3-4. Whoa, and they're throwing the puck at the commentator. There's the second time Z has done that. He's being kind of sexist right now, actually. That was crazy. Oh, an unfortunate. I did exactly that earlier. Oh, Allen. Oh. And a transition from Cam to bring that to 4-5. Let's see what happens. Crosses. It feels bad when crosses just barely miss, doesn't it? Nice snag from Cam. What a shot. 4-game point for Cam. Whoop. Oh, that was almost a cool transition shot. Oh, left wall. Game Cam. We are going to go back to table 1 where it is game 3. Z is leading 4-1, and then we will go back over to table 2. I think that these might be... Wow, what a shot from Z. What a crazy, crazy shot. Who do we think is going to take this game? Let's find out. He just snuck that in. Thomas and his over-under game is kind of crazy right now. Oh! And he misses. Ray is going to have something to say about that. Yeah. Ray, what do you think about that? He tried your move and he failed. Because he failed. I'm going to write that score or that time out. 39. Z fails the Ray. That was crazy. Transition from. I want to see an over-under combo from Thomas right now, and I want him to throw in that cut he's been doing too. Let's see what Z can do. Maybe Z closes it now. Oh my God. I thought that was in. There's the over. That's so good. I love that. That's so gorgeous. Doing it again. Oh, and it flubs in from Z as Z takes that match. Good job, Thomas and Z. Let's go back to table 2 and see what's up. So Cam hits it to be 1-all. We got Rafa in the chat saying Ray is just that guy. As far as anyone knows, because all of the successful streaming, every time Ray's done it on stream, it's worked. As far as anyone knows, it works every time, 100% of the time. Oh, we have Alec in the league, or not in the league, in the chat. Alec, we miss you. We had a lot of fun with you not last year. Oh my God, last league. Hi Mason, what about you? Is that guy Ray? We were saying, so you miss Z doing like the little spin around thing that you do, and then like failing miserably, and the puck flew off the table, right? And then I was like, wow, that's terrible. And then Riff was like, it's simple, Ray is just that guy. Nice transition from Cam. Yes, Z tried the Ray and he failed it, and I wrote down the timestamp so we can look at it later. Peace and love. Peace and love. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, me. Oh my God. It's like every time he does that, like, stupid little boys like this, and I see, like, that is like, Ray does it, G does it, Carlos does it, Alan does it, and I'm like, all of you are doing it. I spend too much time with them. I'm being stupid now. I got the stupid voice. Nice cut by Mother to bring it to 3-3. Oh. And the puck goes underneath the commentator's booth.
Do that again on purpose.
Oh my God, oh my God, that was actually really cool. So we're playing in a garage right now. We're playing in Cam's garage, and we're playing in Cam's garage, and there's like little ledges, and then the puck just like stood vertical in one of them. Ray says, that's crazy. And Z says, shut the fuck up, Ray. It's okay, Ray. I think it's fun. Oh. No, it's because Z was being sexist earlier by trying to hit me with the puck. He did it twice. All right, is it 5-4? Yeah. Nice. Oh, wow, I thought that was going to go in. Forehand from Cam to bring it to match point 4 against Mother. Nice 1-2 from Nick. How cold is it right now in their garage? I am freezing. I was wearing gloves while playing earlier because I could not really feel my fingers. See if Nick can bring it back to game point, match point either way. Ooh, transition. It's kind of cool. D also says it's freezing. Oh, and a left wall attempt from Cam. And an over attempt. He snags it. Possession is his. Let's see if Nick can bring it back, and then we will go to table 1. Oh, wow. Yeah, I also just get cold pretty easily. And we did just have... Oh, feels bad, man. Feels bad when it flubs in like that. I think that was anyone's game at that point. I'm going to take us to table 1. It looks like this may be one of the last matches of the night. This is Steven versus Nia. And it is 1-all. Yeah, feels bad, man. A nice cross combo from Steven he's got going on there. Wow, a nice cross from Nia, too. I love that. Who is Frosted Flakes 315? Oh, I bet that's Corey. We're opening a pack. Wow. Everyone on chat, we're opening the. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, you tap it. Oh no. Okay, everyone, sorry. The oh my god was Thomas opening a pack of everything, and he got a Mimikyu EX, like the full art, like Mimikyu EX in the very first go. That was so crazy. Okay, he's getting. Oh, there's something else. Blacephalon EX? I think Blacephalon is a terrible Pokemon. I think he's ugly. I'm sorry. You what? Yeah, yeah. A lot of Obstagoons so far. Nintendo, please don't shadow ban us for talking about you. Oh, you got the same Mega Swampert. Mega Swampert. Yeah, sorry. Rated what twice? Really? Mega Swampert EX is crazy. Oh, there's something there. Dude, you're crazy. You're crazy right now. Oh my god. I know, I'm sorry. I'm being like really. You just got like the immersive Mega Gardevoir EX. That's so crazy. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna say something really quick. I'm being really loud because I got really excited. I think that the Mega Gardevoir EX is going to change the meta for the Psychic because every time you do an attack, it's like 3 energy on another one. That's what? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is awesome. Thomas having some insane luck. Insane luck on his first few pulls. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Dude just got 2 Mega Gardevoir EXs. It came out. The pack came out literally like an hour ago, and he's already got a Mega Gardevoir deck. That's so crazy. This is insane. That was like the most insane drawing. That was unbelievable. I wish you guys could have seen the pulls. High five. Dude, he got 2 Mega Gardevoir EXs on the first ever pulls. That's insane. Ray says play Jolteon. I think Jolteon might be a good counter for that. EVEX is useless. I'll go on rec. EVEX is a stupid card, and I don't care who knows it. Oh, no, that's the regular card. Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah. I know. I always replace it with the continuous steps EV because every once in a while that surprises me with like a 70-point hit. Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I got really distracted with that. That was just like a really crazy pull. Steven won that first game, but I do believe Nia's been playing super well tonight. I think that Nia has a really nice crossover combo going right now. She got me with like 3-4 of them. The Glep Smiling Friends Origin episode. I literally love Glep. Glep is like, I talk about, what an over from Steven. That was crazy. I talk about Glep a lot, like a phrase that I use in my daily life whenever I just like tune out, like you know how Glep's always. Are you leaving? Yeah. Bye Z, good to see you. Whenever I just need to like sit and be cool with stuff. Z is heading out. Whenever I just like sit and be silly, then I just like sit there and I call it glepping. I call it glepping out. And I think it's really fun. I might get an iPad someday. We'll see. You're missing out. No, don't play the card game. Okay, if you like Magic the Gathering, I'm gonna assume that Frosted Flakes is Corey because I think it is. Magic the Gathering. I love Magic the Gathering. I have I have 2 really fun Lord of the Rings decks. One is the Might of. They're just the base ones. There's the Might of Mordor deck and then Fellowship deck, which are really fun. I like Magic too. Who's in the lead? I don't actually know. I missed last week. Um, I missed last week, so I had my little lost week. I think I'll have to check the stacked. Oh, tough. That was such a good cross. I loved that from Steven. Um, so I don't actually 100% know. I know that Nick is up there. I think I am up there. I think that I think Z might be up there. What I know, there's the over from Nia that she hit when I played her on week 1, she hit 4 of those in a row on me, and I was like, oh my god, I can't defend this. It was crazy. Because she has that cross, because you have the cut right wall under, but then you can have the cross right wall over, which she really had. A white-black deck. I run a white-green deck primarily. The Fellowship deck, I mean, you pull Gandalf the White Rider, it's just over. It's over for the other guy. It's completely over. Because with Gandalf the White Rider, he has Vigilance, which is just crazy. He's just super powerful. And when he dies, you put it into your own deck, your library, fifth from the top, which is crazy. So when he dies, you're guaranteed to get him again, relatively soon. What a power shot from Nia. I love that. Steven with the cut cross. I have really loved that from him. I think it's really difficult to predict what he's going to go for. There's the cut. It is a close game between the two of them. Oh my goodness. And I think this is the last game of the day. Is that correct? Yeah, this is the last game of the day. An unfortunate self-score from Steven to bring it to 4-all, which means, will we go to a game 3? Let's find out. Alex says he would love a Magic Night. I would also love that. I also have a bunch of Pokemon cards. I was looking through my old Pokemon cards, and I have a bunch of not any crazy, any crazy ones, but some are worth a little bit. Because they're all from 2009-ish. There's the cross, or not the cross. That is the cross from Steven. That was a cross. And I love that. Maybe Nia can bring out one of that over. Oh, wow. What a snag. Over attempt from Steven. All right. Steven brings it to set point 4. Let's see if Nia can pull it back. Because I believe she can. Will Steven close it? Oh my god. I thought that was so powerful. I loved that. Very nice cross attempt from Steven. I love that. I love his cut cross combo that he has going on right now. As an over attempt from Nia. Oh, wow. Cut attempt. Over attempt. But Nia blocks it. Left wall attempt. Nia being very... Oh, dear. An unfortunate self-score. It is still 6-5. Set point 5. Because Nia tends to block very far back, you can see where she is relative to the screw. It can be a little bit harder to score on her because, she's very far back, so she kind of forces you into accuracy. And I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's a really big challenge for me to play against her. And there is a 6-6. Show me. Set point, game point. Oh, very close. Very close. The defense on Nia right now. I know. The table is off. Yep, the defense hard to break through. I love the cross from Steven. I love it. I think it's so fun. It is a show me. Show me. I finished my Celsius and now my fingers are shaking. Her defense is goaded. Yeah, it's really good. Whoa, over attempt from Steven. Oh, and a commanding cross to close the game and set from Steven. What a great game. What a great day in league. That was a whole lot of fun. A 7-6 to end the night. And that is the end of our league for today. The chat is going silly right now. I know, it's really fun to see. Um, yeah, we've had a really nice night full of great matchups. Next week will be even more fun. If this is your first time joining us for today's league, we have an 8 weeks of us playing each other and checking who's winning, determining ranks based off of that, and then at the very end of this, we have a tournament where the top 6 will go in the main bracket and all play each other, and then we will have a spin-off for the lower ranks to see who's going to win that. So if you're tuning in for the first time, this is week 3. We will have 5 more weeks of this, and then the playoffs. If you're back, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to take a second and go ahead and plug our socials for a second. You are watching on NC Air Hockey at YouTube. We are also on Instagram at NC Air Hockey and on Facebook as well, NC Air Hockey. If you want more ranking information, tournament information, matches, schedules, things like that, please go to ncairhockeyplayers.com. We will have more information about our about our yearly state tournament coming up later this summer. So stay tuned for more of that. And thanks again for tuning in. Come back next week. We will start at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. And if you're still watching, on Wednesdays, Chicago Air Hockey does stream their weekly tournament directly after us. I believe it starts. It might have started already, actually. It either starts at 9 or 10 our time. So go to Google Chicago Air Hockey. Go watch their tournament. And yeah, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream, and we will see you next